Right, so what's my plan once I get retired? Right, I want to answer it best I can. There's a lot of people asking us where you're going, what you're going to do. I'm getting a lot of questions about what I'm going to do after I've retired and where I'm going to go and what I'm going to do. So I'm going to answer it best I can. So I've always had in my head, I was going to fly to Bangkok and maybe have a week or so and then off. I was going to put my big bags into like a storage facility, put a backpack on and away. The plan was, or the plan is, to spend between 6 to 8 months travelling all around Southeast Asia, plus maybe a few other areas. And it was basically just to see where I end up. Nothing really in mind of where I wanted to be or where I ended up. I was just going to see where life took us. That was the plan. Now that still is the plan, but what I've thought is I'm just going to slow things down a little bit. It's not a race. It was only last month I had to have a 4-day break in Budapest, where I spent 4 days just chilling out in them thermal baths. I don't know if it was, I needed the break from work, so that's why I'm thinking to slow it down. When the time comes, I think I am going to need a little bit of a break. Needing that break could have just been, well, stress from work really, but it might be because I'm so close now. I'm so close to going and I'm ready. I'm ready now to go. I just want to go now. I've had enough. I'm ready. But September's the date and I'm committed to September. So that's when it's happening. So where am I heading? What's my plan? You might say I've got a route and I'm going to take. Here we go. I'm going to land in Bangkok first of all. Whether I have a week or whether I have a month or two, we'll just see what happens as I land. From Bangkok, I'm going to go to Laos. So I'm going to start at the bottom end of Laos. Maybe buy a cheap motorbike. I think I'll get a motorbike for couple hundred pound. I'm thinking I might get a motorbike at the beginning of Laos and I'll travel from the bottom of Laos all the way at the top. When I get to the top, that'll take us into Vietnam, which I'll come all the way down Vietnam. From Vietnam, I'm going to have a look into Cambodia. And what I'm thinking is, that'll take me into December. I'm going to go back to Bangkok and spend Christmas, the New Year, all that period over there, have a bit of a break. Because January, I think it's around January the 10th, I'm meeting a couple of friends in the Philippines. Well, that's going to be a heavy 3 weeks. That's what that's going to be, so I'm going to need a break for that. But once they go home, I'm going to head down to Palawan. And I'm going to stay in and around El Nido. Maybe I've looked at a Quran, that type of stuff. I'm going to spend some time there, because the last time I went to the Philippines, I was heading there, but a mate of mine opened a bar in Thailand and it was his opening night, so I had to fly back. I flew from the Philippines back to Thailand for his opening night, so I never ever got to where I was going, so I've got to go down to there. Now after the Philippines, it's pretty hazy after that, but I would say I'll go from there to Indonesia, maybe spend around a month travelling around Indonesia. From there, Malaysia, spend maybe a month. In Malaysia, I'm actually wanting to visit Penang, have a look around Georgetown and go to the Tahitian Islands. I think that's the name. I want to go around there anyway. After Malaysia, I'm going to head to Sri Lanka. Spend a bit of time in the capital, Colombo, down to the coastal areas of Sri Lanka, and I might, it's in my brain, see how it goes. I might whip quickly over and have a week or so just in the Maldives while I'm there, because I don't know if people know this, but I think a return flight from Sri Lanka to the Maldives is only about £100. And with it opening for tourism in 2009 to like all islands. You can go there now and you can get a bed and breakfast, a guest house for like £25, £30 a night. So I'm thinking, why not hit the Maldives for a week while I'm there? Now after I've done all that, I could then go to India, because when I was in India, I always planned 6 months later to do the southern end of India. So I might go back and do that, have a look around Goa, that type of thing. And also, I'm thinking I wouldn't mind a look up to Nepal. But them last two are just if and when. I will get there, but if and when. So that's the basis of my route. Now, I was going to do that in one hit. And that's why I've said at the beginning of the video, I'm just going to slow it down a bit. Because what I've got in my head now is, I always was going to do the DTV Visa. Maybe after I've done all that, I was going to go back to Vietnam and do it there. The DTV Visa is the, hold on a minute, hold on, is the Destination Thailand Visa, DTV. It's a 5-year multiple entry visa for remote workers, freelancers, individuals participating in soft power activities to stay in Thailand for 180 days. So every 6 months you've got to leave the country, you can go straight back in. So for me, it's perfect. So that's why I'm thinking now, what I'm thinking is, I might do that visa in the next few weeks and have it when I land in Bangkok. Reason being for that, if I land in Bangkok and I see the condo I like, the area, I know the area I want to stay anyway. But if there's a condo there I like, I will take it. I'll take a yearly contract out and I'll do that route over the year. Just nice and easy, take it easy. That's what I've got in my head. Just use Bangkok as my base, which I would have done when I finished all that, but why not just take it easy? It's not a race, just take it easy. Now after that, I could well stay in Southeast Asia somewhere. I might have fell over somewhere I like, but I might not have. If I've had enough by then, I'll jump on a plane, I'll go to South America. Plenty to look around there. Or I could even fly back to England, jump in my little camper and head round Europe. So honestly, this could take me anywhere, and that is the best bit about it. That is the bit I love most of all about everything I'm doing here. I haven't got a clue where I'm going to end up. Now also part of the plan is, I want to show people along the way, hopefully I can, I'm going to try to show people along the way, you don't have to be a millionaire to pack your job in your 50s, go out and do what you want to do. That is what I want to try to show people as well. Because, listen, life's better in flip-flops, and I'm going to try and show people what it's like to live your life without an alarm clock.